my God, episode 7, baby, we're back. Bobby was out of town. I stayed in his bed. That's what that Jewish smell is. I don't know if you were curious. He's like, why does it smell like Hanukkah candles? Anywho, enough of the Jew shit. Okay, we're back. Episode 7. I had a great week. Rob mostly talked about his week, but I just figure I'll go next. We have more stuff. First of all, I'm hungover, but I'm also drunk. I drank a lot last night because I had a really stressful day. And then I had a White Claw in the car because that was lunch. And as we know, what is dinner? A repeat of lunch. So anyways, let's just get to it. I got fan mail, you guys. Well, they didn't send it to me, but I printed it out. They sent me something for free, and I bought like a $700 printer to get the shit. Do you guys want to see it? Yay. Okay. I'm like fucked up. I was like waiting for a response. Okay, hold on. This got sent to me. Rob, you're going to love this. Rob's about to cream his little jeans. Someone made this.
Oh, shit.
Isn't that kind of cool, though? I like it. At first, I didn't. And then it's kind of like a museum. You have to get used to it.
It looks just like you.
Does it, though? No, not even close. The nose is way better. I'll tell you that much. Is this how people see me, Robert? Am I a screaming cunt in the midnight sky? Is this me? Now, I love how they did. It's so funny because our logo is like bubble letters. It's like cutesy, and this is like death. This is like she fucking squirts ink with her pussy. This is like crazy hardcore. This is me if I like drove a motorcycle to school. This is me if I like had tattoos. You know what I mean? Like, this is hardcore. This is me if I got like piercings when I got upset. I don't know. But anyways, this was super cool. I can't really remember the guy's name on Instagram, but if you DM me, I'll shout him out. But he made this. He took time to make this. So that was cool. I did do some self-reflection with it. Is this how people see me, just screaming? Just a screaming woman into the abyss. There's this one comic that every time like we see each other, it's always like, oh, hello, how are you? We've known each other for a super long time. And he's like, you gonna scream at the crowd tonight? I was like, yeah, I probably am. And so what? Bitch, like whatever. If it works, it works. You guys, if you're doing something and it works, it fucking works, okay? Don't let the people bring you down. I don't listen to anyone. And that's why I'm alone. Anyways, this was super cool. Send me shit. Like, honestly, this was such a cool thing to have. I will put it up at the end of this. We'll find a special place for it. But send me things, and not like, handbags or anything, but just something you think would be good for the pod. Let's talk about this week. Let's get into it. Okay, let's talk about it. Okay, first of all, I woke up this morning, and this is the past couple mornings, and I've had this sporadically. There's a good little SAT word. Sporadic. Romy hooks up with men sporadically because no one will stay. Sporadically. That's a good one. I don't know about you guys. When I wake up in the morning, I am boiling fucking hot. I'm boiling. I'm so hot. I whip the blankets to reveal myself dramatically. And I sleep in nothing but a COVID mask, just completely naked with a COVID mask on. Rob just left the room, and but I wake up so hot. Do you wake up boiling hot ever?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Especially if I've been drinking.
That could be it. It's crazy how Rob just became a doctor. Yeah, it's got to be the drinking.
If I've like taken a bunch of Xanax and been drinking, you know how it is.
Yeah. Rob and I, it's mirrored lives. Yeah, I mean, I think it could be the drinking. I had so many vodkas last night. So many vodkas.
Because your body's dehydrated.
Oh.
Drink water before you go to sleep.
Okay, yeah. And I'll fucking recycle too, bitch. But yeah, it's got to be the drinking. Because when I have like a healthy night of like not doing stuff, I wake up in the morning, I feel great. But I woke up this morning, I was like bloated like a fucking river body. But Yeah, I wake up in the morning and I'm boiling fucking hot. And then I don't really drink water. I think I eat. Then maybe I drink some water. But I was boiling this morning. And my hair's like taped to my cheek. It wasn't cute. I looked like this. I looked like the screaming woman. Yeah. Oh my God. So I really do think it's interesting people's... anyways, I was going to be like, if you're a doctor, write a response, but Rob answered my question. It's the alcoholism. I think it's very interesting people's perception of you. Like, I think that's interesting. And I want to talk about my shows. Here, I'll prop this puppy up. I was at a show. I did a show. Let's leave it there for now. And there was a photographer, super great photographer, very nice guy, very funny guy too. Good banter. And we were just like he was like, oh, let's do some new headshots because you haven't had those in a while. I was like, sure. And we were at this weird like gallery warehouse, and there was like a weird like motorcycle. He was like, just hop on the motorcycle for a photo. And I was like, who do you think I am? I'm not, like, that's not my vibe. And I just thought that was so funny. Like, you think I'm going to straddle a motorcycle in front of all my comedian friends? Do you know what would happen to me? There would be 9 million photos of me on PCN. No, but it was just like, I'm not going to do that. I can't. There are certain things I can't do in public. In private, I can do many, many weird things, which I did do last night, which we'll get into. But, like, I'm watching Dancing with the Stars. You guys know that? It's a good little fluff show. And I can't do that in public. Like, I've never done karaoke. I can't do karaoke. Unless I was, like, wasted. I would only do Dancing with the Stars if I could do it in, like, a burqa. Like, I don't want people to know it's me. Like, I'd want to do the competition, but fully in a bedazzled burqa. Bedazzled burqa is also my safe word, but it's, but that's for other things. Safe word. I needed one last night. Yeah. I'm like, I can't. I signed an NDA. Because people are finding out about the podcast, and it's creating trouble for me. Because they're like, you're not gonna, and I'm like, no. No, I did, like, not good stuff last night. I woke up, my sternum hurt, and I had to Google what's sternum, and why does it hurt? It's, like, crazy. Yeah, that was really goofy. Oh, yeah, so back to the Brooklyn show. I think I did well. They said I did well. But it was like hipsters in the crowd. It was kind of funny because I was doing crowd work, and they were like, and I was like, where'd you go to school? And he was like, Swarthmore, which is like a really good school. And I go, oh, what do you do now? He was like, I'm a barista. And then I spent the rest of my set laughing. I just thought that was the funniest shit. Sucks to be you. But I want to talk about that show. I did another show was in Brooklyn and back and forth with Philly and stuff. And I did a Philly show. And this was so funny. We were doing a show in a boutique. And I guess people live upstairs. But, like, obviously when the store closes, they get quiet time, whoever lives in the apartment. And I guess they were mad that we were doing, like, a comedy show, which is just such a funny thing to be mad at, because it's just, like, people being paid less than nothing to try to bring joy. You know what I mean? And they were so pissed, they started vacuuming. I was like, okay, petty. I was like, just calm down. Like, just some asshole just vacuuming during people's sets. It was so funny to watch. Or so funny to hear. And, yeah, that was goddamn funny. And then there was a guy, because we all know him on the Prowl episodes. It's so funny. We should do a count of how many weeks I'm single when I'm just begging for cock. And also, like, I'm fucking crazy. I'm delusional. Like, there's no reason I should ever have a person. They shouldn't even let me have a fucking phone. But there was across the street, there was like a guy. It was like a nice cool night, and he was opening up his window, and me and some comics were on the sidewalk, and I literally went, okay, Romeo, like, you know, Romeo and Juliet. Rob's like, okay. He's like, yeah. He's like, I can see where this is going. And then the guy just shut the window. Like, young guy. I was like, no, wait, but please. But yeah, he wasn't having it. I thought it was funny. Oh, no, maybe I said Rapunzel. I can't remember, but it was something. Crush for the comics. And Literally retards. Literally mentally disabled people. I'm like, my friends love it. Sometimes I'll come home to my mom because I live at home, and she'll be like, "What happened tonight?" I'll tell her like about a really good thing I said. She's like, "Oh, for your stupid mentally disabled friends." I'm like, "Yeah, but they loved it. The show was okay, but my retard friends loved it, and that's all that matters, you know." Anywho, she loves it. Give her a little massage before bed. Anywho, but that was the Philly show, which was fun. It was 2 shows, got paid. That was great. A little drinking money, little walking around the town money. You know what I'm saying? Are my nipples hard? You got to tell me. And I'm like, you're on Nipple Watch. I know you're producing this little bullshit show.
Always have been.
And always will be. That's I think about this all the time where I said to Rob, I go, should I go bigger? He goes, okay, top 10 easiest questions to answer. That was so funny. I think about that when I'm masturbating. But the PHL shows. And then, this was kind of weird. I had a jam-packed week of shit I didn't want to do. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was like, I don't know, we were talking about food or dinner or something, and I was like, well, what are you having for dessert tonight? Because he was like, I have a sweet tooth, and I go, what are you having? I go, do you like ice cream? He goes, no, I don't like ice cream. It's too cold. I go, oh, okay, do you not like hugs either? Like, what do you mean it's too cold? Also, you have the power to change the temperature of ice cream. I think when we were in middle school, we used to like fucking heat that shit up, make it soup. You remember doing that? Like just putting random stuff in it, like in a bowl? That was fun. But it's too cold. I was like, that's really fucking weird. Some people are weird in a different flavor of weird than me. But I don't know why I didn't know this, but speaking of like food and drink, I did not know this. Do you guys know Tropicana orange juice? Okay, I just thought that was an island where like Caribbean ladies are squeezing fresh orange juice for you. But it's not, is it? I thought Tropicana was surely a Dominican resort where beautiful Caribbean ladies in nothing but string bikinis are squeezing fresh orange juice every morning for me. What is Tropicana? It's just the name? That's the most insane name I've ever heard. If I had a country, I'd call it Tropicana, and I'd fill it with little Caribbean ladies. And I'd make them make me orange juice.
I'll invest.
What's that?
I said I'll invest.
Yeah. Rob's wearing a coconut bikini. But yeah, I didn't know that. What an interesting name for the company, though. I find that very strange. Oh, I had to go to the dentist. Are we having our New Year appointments? I had to go to the dentist, and for those who don't know, this is a little fun fact about me. I go to a dental practice specifically for autistic children. Anybody know that? Why? Because they're extra gentle. So I walk in there like a fucking queen. I mean, they're all over me because I'm less noticeably autistic. Once you talk to me, you go, she's fucking retarded. But I go there because my lady hygienist, who I crush with, she goes really soft on my teeth. Because I went to an old dentist in Delaware. Fuck that bitch Maria. I fucking remembered her name. Dentist in Delaware. I hope she's not watching. And she like went right to my gums. I was like, no. I was like, that's not how this goes. I don't like it when they're like harsh. Do you ever go to the dentist? Yeah, it's awful. It's not fun. Yeah, you had like 9 extra teeth for a while.
I had them all yanked.
I know. I remember when I got mine yanked when I was like 16, my wisdom teeth. And I had this weird doctor, and he started playing like Billy Joel as the what do they give you, like propofol, like whatever the Michael Jackson concoction was. It was good shit. Oh my god, if I had that in a goodie bag, I would not be making it here today. That shit is good. Best nap of my life. It was a dirt nap. It was, you basically die for half an hour and then they revive you. It's the best. But as I was being knocked out, I saw in my mind like a hallucination of monkeys and tutus in a square, like dancing. And do you know what that was? It was in my first grade classroom. That was did you have that in school? The like designs on the outside of the big board, so they had like pin shit, cork board. And I envisioned that. I was 16. I was thinking about like when I was like 7. It was really fucking trippy. And then I was hysterically crying because when I get anesthesia, I get emotional. That happens to some people. And but then when they walked me out after the wisdom teeth thing, it was that summer. It was like 2015, and it was in Pennsylvania. Horrible stink bugs. So my mouth was like taped open, and there were just fucking swarms of stink bugs flying. And in my mind, I was like, they're all going in my mouth because you're drugged up. But then you go home and you have a smoothie and you fucking take that shit like a champ. Well, we talked about the dentist, got my teeth cleaned. And then I hate when they come in and they're like, how are you? I'm like fucking shoving their fingers in your mouth. I'm like, I had that last night and I hated it. But, yeah. But, yeah, I hate when they do that. And then my dentist is kind of annoying. He's like, what'd you do all summer? And in my mind, I'm like, I drank, I did comedy, and I cried. Like, that's all I do. It's just a stream of sadness. There's no actual passing of time. This is all a simulation. There's no way this is fucking real. Because if it is, it's way too sad. But I'm so happy you guys are here watching. No, but it is freaky that it's almost October. Are you like a Halloween guy?
My wife is.
Yeah,
Her birthday's Halloween.
Really? That's a great birthday. That's fun. That's a cool one. Yeah, I feel like that fits her. I feel like I could see that. Like, I have my friend in New York who's like the biggest pot smoker I've ever met in my life. His birthday's 4/20, which is fucking hilarious. That never gets old for me. But Halloween, yeah, I'm gonna, I'll fucking I'll parve a cumpin. I'm gonna parve a cumpin. I'm gonna parve a cumpin, and then I'm gonna look at some care scrows.
Just my face.
Your head does kind of look like a... Just kidding. Why is Romy mouth fucking the pumpkin? I'm so horned up today. Oh my god. Fucking can't help it. If I can get through this week without having a UTI, I'll suck your cock right now. No, I'm not even kidding. I hate UTIs. It's just so annoying. And my gynecologist hates me because I'm there all the time. She's like, you again? I'm like, But, no, seriously. Well, and so I'm on Hinge. I was going to delete it, and then I left it. And that was my big thing. I was going to make a big announcement. Oh, I'm off Hinge, and I was going to really start slutting it up. But I'm still on. It's whatever. But this guy and I were chatting on Hinge or whatever, and I was like, do me. And those are just the first 3 messages I sent, because you really want to show people who you are. Anyways, he was like, he sent me a message that was a joke I had done on one of the podcasts. He was like, because you are brave and you want a finger in your ass. I was like, okay, found it. Like, okay, proving. I was like, we get it. But I don't know. He hasn't written back to me because I got wasted last night. The problem is, I drink a lot. I drink a lot. And I think there's 2 ways to look at drinking. And Rob drinks a lot too, so I'm going to group him in on this one. Drinking is good. People have been drinking for thousands of years and drinking shittier stuff than what we're consuming. My precious White Claw. Can you imagine like George Washington fucking shotgunning a claw before crossing the Delaware? How crazy. What flavor do you think he'd have? I don't know. Lemon? Oh, he a freak. That's how he lost all his teeth. Yeah, Lincoln would have like lime. He hated black people and loved lime White Claw. Or no, he got rid of that slave?
Yeah,
No, never mind.
He had a big part in it. he had a pretty small part in freeing that.
He was tall. Hit me up, Abe. No, literally hit me. But I drink alcohol, and it's good for me. I take it medicinally. Like, I take it like people are like, I microdose shrooms because I was molested. I'm like, dude, shush. I'm like, I do alcohol because it makes me feel good. It starts warm in my chest, and then my head feels good, and then my legs feel good, and then I'm cartwheeling to people's houses. My problem is, though, and I don't know how to fix it, is when I drink, I fucking text everyone. Like, I text everyone when I'm drunk. Like, it's so bad. Because I think it's like, I don't know if I just want attention or... Like, sometimes I'll send Jim just, like, me holding my naked tits, like drunk, and he's like, ew. Like, the only man in my contacts that doesn't care. One time I sent Jim, like, a seatbelt really tight between my tits, and he was like, where are you going? I was like, that's not the point. But, no, I drank, and then I fucking... I want to impress people. Like, I was chatting with this guy, and, you know, I want to be funny and clever and whatnot and impress him. And I fucking say the craziest shit. I'm like, I literally... Should I, like, read it? I could definitely read what I said. Hold on. Okay. Like, here's an instance of what I said. Now, this guy doesn't know I was drinking, obviously. Oop, he didn't reply yet. Okay. Okay, last night... Hold on. I wrote, how was your day? And then in quotes, I wrote, be specific. And then I also wrote, oh, I don't know how to read. Can you please teach me how to read? And then I wrote, let's do fentanyl together. These are all real texts. I read that he was writing about some cool thing he did. I went, that's so cool. Let's do fentanyl together. Unprompted. Then I said, and then he was talking about, like, you know, the differences is like men noises in bed and women noises. One time I had sex with a guy who growled. And then I wrote, don't growl, women commit suicide from that. And then I said, tell me about your LinkedIn, I'm going to squirt. This is all written at, let's see what time? 7:34. Literally 7:34. Yeah, no, I get wasted. And I say stupid shit, but I could be doing heroin. Or I could be beating people up on the street. Speaking of beating people up on the street, I want to talk about a fun little Philly story I have. Because people who are not from Philly, they kind of ask me about what it's like. And Philly, to me, is by far the craziest fucking city in the country. Do you agree with this, or you think there's crazier ones? Austin? I haven't been to Austin, so I can't, but Rob was just there, so he would know. But, yeah, I heard there's a lot of crazy stuff there on the street.
Super crazy homeless people.
Super crazy. We have, like, homeless people, but, like, we, like, know them. Like, I feel like I see the same homeless people over and over. I remember we used to do a mic in, like, Center City, Raven Lounge, and the homeless people would, like, also do comedy. Like, and they were also sometimes super good. Like, sometimes I go home and be like, that homeless girl had a better set than me. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck. But yeah. But then I was like, I get to go back to my home. And she doesn't. Not that it's a competition. But I don't know if I told the story on the pod. I might have told on another podcast. Cheating. But, okay, this was a crazy story that, not too crazy, but when I was like 12 or 13, I was in North Philly with my sister, and she was driving me somewhere in North Philly. And we saw a guy who was clearly on all the drugs. You know, there's like some drugs. He was on all the drugs. And apparently, if you do all the drugs, it makes you really, really angry. And he was fighting like a 20-foot white wall, like cement wall. And he was fighting it in a way that looked like how you would be fighting another person. But in fact, he was so drugged up, he was fighting a wall. The problem was, we pulled over to watch. The problem was, the wall was winning. Like, we watched this guy punch the wall, break all his knuckle stuff, and then he headbutt the cement wall like 4 times and cracked his head open and then like laid back. And we had to call 911. But, yeah, that was hardcore. But Philly's crazy. You see the craziest shit on the streets. It's like, not like New York weird. Like, New York, you'll see people just walking around in their underwear, like, playing guitar. But Philly, it's more like, I don't know. Like, one time we saw, like, you just see, like, open, like, heroin.
I want to ask you a question.
Oh, my God, who gave you a mic? Oh, my God, we have to get rid of this immediately.
No, come on.
Don't wait me.
Hang
Come on.
I went to New York. Have you seen the videos of the guy who he wraps himself up in a carpet and he lays on the sidewalk and his fetish is that people step on him.
First of all, I have seen that.
Have you seen it in person?
No. Are you kidding me? I'd step immediately on him.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to chime in. I wanted to see if you knew about that.
Give me a kiss. Every time you speak, you know what you have to. You know what your penance is. Come here, Bobby. Get on your fucking knees. I want to lick that new tattoo. I leave the house with ink on my tongue. Why is Rob's new tattoo on Romy's tongue? I have a jukebox on my tit. Remember when I put my... Do you remember? What? When I... Don't want me like that. Rob's like my, like... Because he's much older than me. He's not my, like, hallway crush, I would say. But he's, like, the teacher crush. Yeah.
Remember what?
Remember when I... when you had your wedding invites?
Yeah.
Rob had... And I don't know why. We didn't know each other that well. It was super weird. This is 100% true. This is how fucking crazy I am. As it, like, there was just a whole bit that Rob and I, like, were just always flirting with each other at Mike's because we're so fucking bored. It's like 3 hours and people are like, my dick doesn't work. So you're just, like, talking outside. Rob, I somehow got a copy, I think, of Rob's wedding invitation. And on the wedding invitation, it was like a save the date. It's like the date, the time, beautiful names, cursive, cursive, cursive. And there's a picture of Rob's wife, new bride-to-be, and himself. I used my only stand-up headshot, cut it out, and put it on Rob's wife's face. Then I sent that photo to Rob, and he was like, hey, that's funny, but, like, not? He was like, yeah, but no. Anywho, I have that in my room. It's the fun. That I'm bringing next time. Yeah, no, I sent it to you. It's definitely, I'll find it. But it's just the funniest fucking thing. It's just my stupid face, and it's just makes me chuckle. But yeah, that's one of the wilder things I've sent on the internet, besides full nudity. But yeah, we're living at home. It's all right. I've been traveling a bit to New York and back, which is fun. That kind of gets me out of the house. And I have lovers at night. I stay at their house. That's fun. But I want to talk about cooking at home. Are you guys cooking at home? What are we making? My mother, God bless her, cannot cook. My sister and I do we do 100% of the cooking. I don't even know why I'm trying to be, like, fair right now. But my mom can't. My mom is in, and maybe people can agree with this. My parents are aging, and they're in denial about their aging. Like, we had to get horseradish for Rosh Hashanah, which is a Jewish holiday. It's like the new year. That is a purple color. Do you guys know what horseradish looks like? I don't know. It's like in a jar. It's purple. It's hard to miss. It's weird looking condiment. And we're always talking to my mom about how she's aging poorly. And besides physically, gorgeous woman. And she grabbed the cocktail sauce, like a shrimp cocktail sauce instead. Now, for those who don't know, shrimp cocktail sauce is red and horseradish is purple. And that was not good for dinner. She also was going to make, she thought she was buying, like, burger patties, and she bought meatballs. Like, what the fuck? But that's why we do most of the cooking. But they're in decline about their age. Like, they're coughing so fucking much. It's cough, cough, cough. I live in Cough City, and they're both the mayor. If they're not coughing, they're sneezing, and it's just rough. And they open cough, too, because they want to give that old death contagion to me, even though I'm young and spry. And, yeah, it's I don't know. Sometimes I feel like my confidence might be my downfall. Like, I had a male gentleman friend say to me, he goes, I don't know if you're insane or too confident. And I was like, that's crazy, because I name my tits each of those things. Insane and overly confident. OC for short. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Hinge isn't fucking working for me. Somebody better comment below an algorithm for it. I need someone for the Burr months. Do you guys know about this? In summer, it's like you can kind of, it's late out till late. Oh my God, time flies when you're fucking having a great time. But yeah, comment below if you have like a single brother or something for me to hook up with on Thanksgiving. And I start dating your 12-year-old nephew. That would be so funny. They're like, we're setting an extra seat for whatever the hell your nephew's name is. Doesn't matter to me. And and I show up to Thanksgiving. It's so crazy. I brought mac and cheese. Rob's like, no! And then I put it all on me. Anyways, I don't know. It burns me. It's not even sexy. I get 3rd-degree burns. You guys, that's been episode 7. And share the pod, like the pod, follow Rob on Instagram, Rob Sand Comedy. Follow me on Instagram, Romy Rosner Comedy, and all of our little accounts, and our OnlyFans, which will be starting in 2026. And yeah, subscribe. It makes a big difference. And to all the homebodies, we'll see you next week.